Well, yes, my name is Lemuel Thomas. A lot of people call me Coach Didi as with a nickname attached to me. So, I embrace it. And I'm the director here at Robert C. Marshall Rec Center. Also, I'm the pastor of Deliverance and Healing Fellowship. And we fellowship at 1610 North Curry Street. So it's all in the same 21217 area. So I've been here at the Rec Center since 2012, but I've been with the Department of Recreation Center pretty much for like 33 years. Now my role at the Rec has expanded over the years from actually programming, having activities, and supervising staff, to it grown into mentoring, counselor, coach. And so my role by expanding has given me an opportunity to really touch more and more lives, not just young people, but teens and also adults. And so I embrace that. I embrace that, being able to touch lives, particularly our young men who a lot of times come through the rec centers. They don't have fathers or male figures that they look up to. And not that I'm perfect, even though I'm pressing toward the mark of perfection. However, I want to offer them another side where they don't see a male out here offering to give them some drugs to sell or giving them a gun, but giving them Christ and allowing them to see a different side of what males can bring to their lives. But this community, it needs more of people coming in to help instead of putting it down. Any community that you have, if you constantly have negative, and then those negative vibes rub off to the residents, a lot of times that's what they feel. However, when you put positive into a community, the more positive you put in, the more positive you get out. So I would say this is a good community that can get better. We have a lady that works hard in this community. Her name is Miss Wanda Best. And Miss Best, I tell you, you start talking about the pen north of the community and you start talking negative, you might have to deal with Miss Wanda Best. I love her, but she's doing a lot within this community to help with not only during this pandemic, but before then. They were putting in things and activities and also putting in things that help people. So whenever we do that, you'll find that it'll make the community that's good a lot better. I think one of the important things that I see in not only in this community but in our city, I see that a lot of emphasis is being made upon young people, our youth, and how we can guide them better. And so I want to say that again, we know that there's a lot of organizations that do a lot of talking about, we want to help the youth, we want to do this for the youth. One of the things that I think that makes an impact is when you actually, where the youth are there. So where are the youth? The youth are in the streets. The youth, the young people, they're not particularly there at the malls. Young people in this community don't hang out too much at the malls. They're in the streets. So you got to get into the streets where they're at. They have to know that, first of all, young people can spot phoniness. So if you come in there with an agenda, you come in there to make them statistics, you want to do a study, they're going to spot that and they're not going to be receptive to what the message you have. But when you come into a community and you show them that you, first of all, care about them, that you love them, and you have their best interests at heart, then you'll get their attention. And you can't tell them the things that's negative that's happening. We know there's killings. We know there's young people that's dropping out. We know all these things. But let's point them to the positive things that happen, such as 10-12 sports and organizations that are in the community to have their feet on the ground, they're walking with these young people, talking with these young people, not afraid to put their arms around these young people. Here it is, one of the things that we have to do. Not afraid to tell a young man, man, I love you. And him not looking at you like you're funny. But he really believed that you love him because you cared for him. He told the disciples, what do you have? And so whatever they had, was the fish and the 5 loaves, he took it, he blessed it, and he fed the multitude. So many times we want to send people away or send them to get some food. No, take them to get some food. Take them to the resources. So that's what our young people want to know. They want to know, can you take me where you're telling me to go? Don't show me where to go. Can you stop your busy schedule? Can you stop what you do for the norm and then take me to where I need to go? So that's one of the things I think that we need to do more of with our young people, not only in this 21217, but in this city and even in this state. Start taking people to where we're telling them to go. Because we do a lot of talking, go here, go there, do this. No, take me. And I know I went off a little bit. I ain't gonna apologize because I meant every syllable. It's real. It's real. It's real because they hear that. They hear that. Go get your GED. Go get this. Okay, take me to get my GED. Now, what you're saying has some validity to it. Now what you're saying has some substance to it because you're actually now taking the time to do what others have told me to do. I like that one. I don't even know if I can repeat that one, but yeah, you're taking the time to do what others have told me to do. And so young people, they hear it. They hear it from their parents. They hear it from people that come into communities. They hear it on the news. Go do this, go do that. What you need to do is you need to go get a job. Take me to go get the job. Okay, well, you go online. Well, if you feel like, take me to the library. I may not have a computer in the house. Well, you got your phone. Well, my phone might not be on. You could be the advocate for them. They need not only to speak for them, they need us sometimes to walk with them.